Hi, everybody. It's Eric Tolman again, and thank you so much for sitting in and joining me uh, for this vlog. Anyway, today has just been a very, very, very exciting day and a very crazy day. I have been on the go all week, just trying to stay cool from all this heat and humidity. It has made me very tired, exhausted, where I don't have any energy at all for the entire week. I'm just hoping and praying that we do get some relief from all this heat and humidity, because I'm telling you right now, it's knocking me out to where I don't have any energy at all. Um, my back's been hurting a lot because of it, and it's just difficult for me to get around when the weather is extremely hot like this. Um, I have a little bit of energy today. Um, I did bowl good today. Um, I bowled 129. I think 130. I can't really remember what the scores were. I'd have to look. Oh, they're right in front of me. I bowled, let's see, 129, 123, and 108. I was feeling really tired at the very last game because it was really hot in the bowling alley today, because every Thursday is bowling day. And I was really happy and full of energy and couldn't wait to go bowl today. So today was actually a very thrilling, exciting, overwhelming day, if you want to put it that way. But once I stepped outside in that heat, that's when it really downfalled and it made me tired again. I've been like this for the last couple of days now, and it is almost 10 o'clock, and usually I don't do my vlog this late at night, but I didn't get home until like 8 o'clock or so. So I'm just winding things down. Thought I'd let you guys know how my day is going, but just to let you know, there is relief on the way from all this heat and humidity. Uh, I don't know how long it's going to last, but hopefully it'll last for a while, because I can't take this heat no more. I just can't. It's really hard for me to breathe because I have asthma as well, and that is another thing that concerns me and worries me as well. But I try not to um, get overwhelmed by it or stressed by it. I just take it day by day and use whatever energy that I possibly can. And even though that I have different disorders, disabilities, this type of thing, we all go through what we have to do. We just have to deal with everyday living, everyday life, and just take it and strive and take it one day at a time. That's all you can do. And especially if you have autism like me, a lot of people in this world today, some people just do not have time and patience when it comes to conversation. Uh, and I had told you this yesterday in yesterday's blog, that some people will just go ahead and turn the page around and say they don't have time to talk to you because they've got something else they got to do. And that really upsets me when people ignore me and try and use disrespect for a word or an excuse not to take the time out of their busy schedule and talk to you if you have to discuss something that is especially important, something that you want to, resolve. Because what happens if it's something serious and it happened over and over and over again? I'm not just talking about students. I am also directing this to parents as well. I mean, if you have uh, a child, an adult, anyone that has autism, make sure that any kind of concerns that you may have, such as going out in the community and there's something that your child, young adult with autism may express, come home, explain to you that something has happened. You need to kind of pay attention to that very carefully because you never know. It could be true and it could not be. It all depends on what those issues are and what may happen if they remember the whole story. But with people with autism, communication is actually the number one basic problem that we all have is communication and socialization. Like with me, if someone is trying to have a very, very long conversation, I may understand maybe very short sentences of it. I may ask them, can you slow down? But if people talk very fast, I don't really understand what's going on, or I may just hear a ton of different conversations all at one time and not know what's going on at all. So then I'm lost. So pretty much when that goes on, I'm in sensory overload and I'm basically blocking everything out in the open and just having a great time in my own world, which happens each and every day. So I'm just saying to anyone that has autism, um, if you notice that there's change in behavior, um, such as I'm going to mention a couple of other things and I'm going to end this because it is getting kind of late and this is usually not normal for me to be putting a blog up this late at night, but I'm really sorry. But like I said, um, three things that I want to point out is that routine schedule is basically the very first top priority. That is the catch of all of the above, is that if schedule changes, so let's say they are scheduled to go out on a field trip and their schedule changes for whatever reason, it could be anything, we don't like that. We don't like change. We basically want the schedule to stay the same. The same thing with me. If people change my schedule around and I'm not notified of it, then I'm totally lost. And I'm overwhelmed, and then I have behavioral issues, and my meltdowns, etc. So, schedule change is very, 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 very difficult, and a whole bunch of other things in between, just to name a few. So, like I said, people with autism go through a lot of things that they don't like. So basically, patience is a must. You have to understand and realize that people that have autism, anyone that works with people with autism, you have to have as much patience as possible, do things in a very slow progress. I'm not saying do it at fast pace, but take your time. I mean, I know it's difficult to deal with someone that has autism. I mean, I go through the same thing. I already know what it's like and what I have to deal with, and I know my challenges with autism as well. But I'm also telling you, if people don't have patience for me, us people with autism go crazy. It's like we go bonkers, like off the wall. And the parents are probably thinking in their heads, okay, what's wrong with this kid? What's wrong with my daughter, son, whatever? Why are they acting like that? You know? Um, but if you can think of things that can be, like, think of activities that would be relaxing, calming, and just, basically a lot of patience is a must. That is the number priority in my books. And I say that not just to, uh, not just to me. I'm just saying that to everybody and everyone around the world that is listening to this today. Um, uh, you know, uh, a lot of us with autism, we're we pretty much like to do a lot of activities, and it's basically like going to the park, things like that. There's different kind of interests, all different kind of things that we're interested in doing. There may be some likes, there probably would be some dislikes that we don't like, a whole bunch of that stuff. So if you do some research on the computer, you'd be able to find out a whole bunch of information about everything that you need to know about autism. But like I say, um, for those that may think that your child, daughter, whatever, may have autism, don't guess that they have autism. Make sure that you check with your physician, neurologist, a specialist, that type of thing, and make sure that you get uh, a most definite diagnosis, um, and mention all the symptoms that you notice with the child, adult, and the physician, neurologist, whatever, will be able to pinpoint exactly what that diagnosis is. But I'm just saying, don't guess at it, saying, oh, um, my kid, whatever, has autism, because he acts like this or whatever. Don't take a wild guess at it, unless you really know that that is one of their diagnoses. But I just wanted to point that out for those that didn't know. But I'll have another blog up tomorrow in the afternoon, evening, and we'll discuss more. I gotta think of tomorrow's topic. But like I say, just have a lot of patience for those that have autism. Try and keep them in a calming position. Um, you know, do whatever you can to make them feel comfortable in this world today. Because people that have autism are very special. And it's not just that. Uh, People that have special needs, people that have autism, cerebral palsy, that type of thing, a lot of us have to go to special education programs, special needs, special classrooms, different settings, that type of thing. So, but I'm glad that I'm not in school anymore because I didn't like it way back then. It was not fun. And I'm not even going to go into detail because it was a long time ago and I don't really want to think about that. That was a long time ago, and this is uh, a new year, new century. So I'm just living one day at a time and enjoying life. And I'm blessed with that and just thinking positive each and every day and just trying to make the world happy all around. So, everybody have a great night, have a blessed evening, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Love y'all. Bye.